stands for New Technology File System. Alternatively, Mac uses HFS, which is a hierarchical file system. The file system issue is mostly a problem with floppies and hard disks. CDs and DVDs typically use more universal file systems like CDFS or UDF, which stands for Universal Disk Format. When you create an image of a disk with a particular file system, that system has to be recognized by the software you're using to create or use the image. So several tools only read Mac or Windows file systems. Adding to fun is that you can't tell by looking at the disk how it was formatted unless the creator wrote it on the label. You can only find out when you try to image it. So if you do manage to successfully transfer or image material, you have to that's when you deal with the questions of, do I have the software to read or render this? Do I have the files or the fonts that it's dependent on? And sometimes, annoyingly, do I have the right version of the software? So now that we've, so changing gears a little bit here, let's talk about accessioning something from a modern source where you don't have to deal with hardware. In these cases, your decision is basically related to the transfer method. If your donor is remote and a visit is infeasible, you could try transferring over a network. Two possible tools to do this are the Duke Data Accessioner or Bagot, which creates some simple forensic metadata, like a checksum, which I'll talk about in a minute, as materials are transferred. The important thing is to ensure that the system metadata doesn't get overwritten as you transfer, and these tools can help you do that. You could also just use a simple tool for FTP transfer. There are a lot of open source tools out there like